Okay, so I'm back here with the righteous forks, and usually I want to delete videos, but if I feel that videos might be kind of outdated or I feel like it was wrong, then I'll delete it. But mostly I just keep videos up, just to let you know, because I deleted one video. But anyway, I'm gonna go over something that I've been wondering for pretty much for years. Some people have been wondering this for years. So you can speak, you can hear me like really clearly. Let me know, cause I have good ears. So when I listen to myself, I can hear myself really clearly. But anyway, go to Genesis chapter 9. And we're going to start on verse 18. No, verse 20. Let's start on verse 20. Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard. When he drank some of the wine, he became drunk and lay uncovered inside his tent. So Noah got drunk. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across their shoulders. Then they walked in backwards and covered their father's naked body. Their faces were turned the other way so that they would not see their father naked. Who would want to see their father naked anyway? When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his younger son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will be to his brothers." You want to read the rest of that chapter? It's chapter 9, but I'm going to stop there. So even I've been wondering this. Why would Noah curse his grandson? Because just to let you know, a lot of people say that Ham was cursed, but it wasn't Ham. It was Ham's son, Canaan. Some people think that Ham must have did something sexual with his father. I mean, even I've been thinking that for a while, but now I'm kind of seeing things from another way now. This is probably what I think probably happened. I'm not saying if it did or not. So just remember, Noah, God found grace on him, so he saw Noah was pretty much the most righteous person on earth at that point. And now Ham sees his father getting drunk. So I guess this is Ham. Ham must have been kind of jealous of his father. Now we really think about it. He's probably thinking, you know what, you're not so righteous no more, are you? You're here getting drunk. You're butt naked. So I think that's probably what really happened. I believe that Ham, most likely, he shamed his father. So he went out and told his brothers. He most likely came to his brothers like, see, our father's not so righteous after all. Go in there, look, he's butt naked and he's drunk. He should be ashamed of himself. But his two other sons, instead of joining in and making fun of their father, they were respectful. They walked in backwards to cover their father up. They never saw him naked. But it wasn't about the nakedness. It was about shaming his father, to what I believe. And did Noah know that that fruit would make him drunk? That's one thing you gotta remember. We don't know if people actually got drunk before the flood. I mean, now I think about it, Jesus do say that they was drinking and giving in marriage. But did he mean alcohol, like getting drunk? I don't know, maybe there was some wine before the flood. I mean, if there wasn't, this Noah would have been the first person to ever be drunk. But there was like wine before the flood, then he wasn't. But this was pretty much him shaming his father. He was looking down on his father. It's just like, let's say you're like, there's like this kid, he's the good kid in class. He makes good grades, he doesn't cause a lot of problems, but there are these bullies that just want to find some fault in him. So this boy, he's really good. He has no problem with the teachers and all that. But then one day the boy, he just minds his own business. He's drawing a picture of, we're gonna say his drawings are like kind of violent. And those kids are like, see, he's not so good after all. They point out to the teacher, try to get him in trouble. I actually had that happen to me when I was like 9 years old in the 4th grade. Man, I was over 2 decades ago now. I mean, I'm just sitting in my chair, minding my own business. I was just doing my work. I was staring at the fan. Back then I had a lot of energy, so I had to do something. I was just staring at the fan. And this kid, you know what he did? He pointed at the teacher. And he pointed at me, letting the teacher know that I was staring at the fan. Of course, nothing happened to that boy. Instead, the teacher had me stay after recess. But that's another story. I just want to point that out. He wanted to find some fault in me, so I was used that example for him wanting to find some fault in his father. I guess Ham was really jealous of his father because God saw him as a righteous person. We don't know what the relationship was between Ham and Noah. Ham probably may not have even liked his father for all we know. So I just want to point that out. But why did he curse Canaan? Cain didn't do anything. According to in this book, it don't say anything about Cain doing anything to Noah. So why would Noah curse his grandson? I'll be pretty pissed if one of my grandparents cursed me. I'll be really pissed off. But the thing is, Noah actually blessed Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So Noah knew not to curse Ham. That would have been violation to God. So he cursed his son instead, Canaan. Was Noah's right doing that? Most likely not. He wasn't right doing it, but he did anyway. I just want to put some understanding in this verse because people argue over this story. Well, why would Noah just curse his son? Which he didn't really curse his son, he cursed his son's son. But why would Noah be so mad at him just for seeing him naked? It wasn't about the nakedness, it was about shaming his father. But remember, God spared the world because of Noah. So Noah's kind of like the savior of the world at that time. He saved the human race. Anybody you know, or ever will know, is a descendant of Noah. So if you're able to hear me clearly, let me know. Because I had one person actually complain that they couldn't hear me clearly in my videos. I mean, when I do videos, I hear myself pretty clearly, but like I said, I got some really good ears. So if you do agree that this was a possibility, give me a thumbs up. I mean, if you don't agree with it, you feel free to leave your comments. Remember, a lot of these topics I go over, a lot of it be my opinions. I try to answer as best as I can. Because that story don't really give us that much information, but I just put in my logic what I think happened. Because sometimes God, he had to shorten the Bible. Because otherwise, if he would have explained it more, the Bible would have been bigger. Which is another reason I think God only goes by the male lineage. Because if he would have did a male and a female lineage, that Bible would have been long. It would have confused you even more. I mean, God could have easily made a lineage of Eve all the way to Noah's wife. But he didn't do it. Because it would have made the Bible longer. And it would have hurt our heads a lot more. So if you do agree with this, just give me a thumbs up. If you agree with this topic, that this part probably happened. God bless.